And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. Now here's Pippen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Durant. From deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Antetokounmpo finds Curry. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Curry. All sorts of time. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Pass to George. Back to James. Screen by O'Neal. Fires the three. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside, Chamberlain. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Dispersed Coach and I got a chance to talk. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Pass to Chamberlain. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They get it again. Outside for Wembanyama. Three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. George passes to Durant. James outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Curry. Over George. Curry's shot is off. Curry's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. George passes to James. Back to George. Now Durant. Here's O'Neal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside O'Neal. Just 3 to shoot. And there's James from the arc.
Capable of defending every position on the floor. Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
George against Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Shoots over George. Curry with another miss.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
James outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Curry to get back on track. Good on the jump shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now James. Good D by Antetokounmpo. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Chicago ahead, leading by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
George out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LeBron James, and it's O'Neal in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Chicago leading. And here's Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Let's go with a 3. Paul George pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
James outside. Outside O'Neal. James against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, nice stroke on that jumper from LeBron James. There's no defense in the world that's going to stop that.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Fires from the wing. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. And that's now 6 points for Stephen Curry.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
James outside. James can't get that one to fall.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Pippen. The jump hook. And there's another one for Chicago. Here's George. They trail by 3. Here's James on the wing. Fires from deep. James can't get that one to fall. And it's the Bulls' ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over to the middle. Wembanyama. Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Off the inbound. Blocked again! They retain possession. Clock at 4. And here's Curry for 3. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to James. Durant with a screen on Wembanyama. James finds Durant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Pippen. Back to Curry. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Here's James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. With the hook shot. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
Curry passes to Pippen. A minute 29 left in the second. Shot is good by Curry.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers in unbelievable feel and touch.
O'Neal passes to Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
For your Spurs, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
That one's no good. Bulls leading by 4. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No points so far. Here's Chamberlain. O'Neal pulls it in.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
George passes to Durant. Now here is James. Nice work inside from James.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. This one for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Stolen by Wembanyama. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo finds Curry. Throws it up high. And stolen by Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. And that's not going to go. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
16.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position. Now, here is James. Screen by O'Neal for the lead. Chicago with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. Shoots over George. Curry's shot is off. Down low. Oh, hard finish from LeBron.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Curry against George. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
James, a screen on Curry. James, left side. Back to George. Is James on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. 5 to shoot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Right wing. The 3 from Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Durant, pass to James. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Just 5 to shoot. Left side Durant. Great D that time from Pippen. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bulls. The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
And the Spurs call time here. San Antonio trailing here. Outside O'Neal. Pass to James. Now Durant for 3. That shot off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Pippen. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Now here's George. He's scoreless. Durant looking around. Shoots from the right block. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Well, that's just a pretty pass. Kevin Durant carrying the scoring load when he has to, but boy, can he get others involved.
Pippen, pass to Chamberlain. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Spurs trail by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Curry. Rebound by San Antonio. James passes to George. Outside O'Neal. Now Durant. Defended by Pippen. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. James against Antetokounmpo. The shot by James, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Curry passes to Pippen. Back to Curry. Shoots over George. And there's another one for Chicago.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. George passes to O'Neal. And here's Durant, defended by Pippen. San Antonio again can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Wembanyama pass to Curry. Back to Wembanyama. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to James. Inside. Just 3 on the clock. Misses the layup.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. Back after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago leading by 7. Kevin Durant is out there with Paul George. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And here's Curry for 3. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 20 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here is James. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Back come the Spurs in transition. And the jam by George.
You allow Paul George loose in fast break situations. He's an absolute force in the open floor.
George against Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
The Spurs call time. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Left side, Durant.
Bulls foul. Starting triple. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside O'Neal. Back to George. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key.
Boy, that's gritty work being done at the defensive end by Steph Curry. Stays with his man, not letting him get off a clean look.
Pass to Wembanyama. Curry outside from downtown. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
James outside Durant. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Wembanyama with it. Here's Chamberlain. Curry! Oh, it misses! Screen by O'Neal. Outside Durant. From deep. KD! What else would you expect?
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Here's Chamberlain. Now Curry. George is there for the rebound. And so George will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
The Spurs call time. Trailing by 8. James inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Oh, he misses the layup. Chicago with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Curry shoots a 3. Wembanyama. Oh, he misses the layup. Outside Durant. Up again. The putback. How about the activity?
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
LeBron James. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Durant fires! Knocks down the trifecta! And that's an intentional foul.
Paul George. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Left side, Durant. It's good! And they go to the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Stephen Curry.
Take a break. Take a break.
At the line for 2.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Now George. so Chicago takes the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.